I snapped at my father's wife for forcing me to bond with her kids.
I don't want to be their friend.
I, 17 male, live with my grandma and grandpa and not with my father and his family. My father has access to me because of a court order, but he chose to let my grandparents raise me when my mom passed away. I was 6 when the decision was made. I was 11 when he took my grandparents to court for visitation he never used. He had remarried, and his wife wanted me to be in their lives and in the lives of their kids. So I don't need to see him or anything, but phone contact has to be left open, and I need to answer some calls and texts from him every month. Oh man.
Yikes.
I'd be like, I'll answer these amount of calls for this amount of an allowance.
Yeah, you have to pay me back allowance now because you dipped for so long.
Make your allowance be a text subscription.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Some only models do that. Like I'll text you for like
subscription?
for like $200 a month.
That's crazy.
He doesn't want to make effort to reach out, but his wife always has. She has invited me to have dinner with them, asked if she could take me to McDonald's, or pushed to be invited over so she could spend time with me and my grandparents present if we felt better about it. I never wanted to spend time with her, and my grandparents communicated that a lot when I was still younger. I was 13 when she and my father had their first kid. She wanted me to meet the baby in the hospital. She sent over photos and invited me to the house to meet the baby after I didn't show up at the hospital. She tried to get sibling photos and even hired a photographer and booked a session for us without me or my grandparents saying yes first.
Just like, hey, show up to this location and someone's just gonna take a couple photos of you.
Yeah.
Don't be stressed or anything. I know I didn't ask.
She's trying to play house with a broken family.
She's like, this will solve everything.
After she had her first kid, she got way more intense with the attempts to bring me into the fold, and every time she has another kid, it gets worse. I think she's just looking for someone to babysit.
Free babysitter.
Come on over.
Ew.
Now! My grandparents said no more constant calls and texts. So she started using my father's phone because he's allowed to call and text constantly. My grandparents went to court, but the judge dismissed it as not a big deal. 2 years ago, my father sued for actual visitation time because his wife wanted him to make sure I spent time with her and the kids. She really wants his babysitting.
She really wants you to get to know them.
But the judge did listen to what I wanted and refused it.
Yay!
We tried to go back and ask for the calls and texts to slow down and for it just to be him. But we lost that too, and the judge didn't care. Last Christmas, I told her the pushing was making me upset and wasn't going to change my mind. I told her to leave me alone and let it go. She didn't do that, and I started responding less to my father's texts, like the text actually from him, to show how serious I was. She got way worse a couple of months ago and even tried to pull a surprise visit with the kids.
She's way too committed to this.
I was out when she first showed up, and my grandparents were telling her to leave. She saw me, she tried to do the introductions between me and the kids, but I told her to leave it and go away. She told me I had siblings now, whether I like it or not, and we need to know each other. She mentioned how hard she tried to be good to me and how I constantly rejected her when I didn't have a living mom anymore.
To bring that up, though, that's just awful.
That's awful. Also, Opie doesn't really know you.
Right.
Like,
so to step in and be like, I could be your mom. Really weird.
Your dad doesn't want anything to do with you, and this woman's trying to make a relationship, but the dad's like, whatever.
Right, and he's still like, I don't really care what happens.
That's so awkward. Ew. It made me upset, and I lost my temper, and yelled at her to get the F off and leave me alone. I told her I don't care, or love her, or the kids, and I'm not going to be their brother, and I won't be her son. I told her we're not family, and I want nothing to do with them ever. I called her a stupid witch because she didn't take no for an answer, and she doesn't know her place in my life is nowhere because she's nothing to me. She started yelling back when my grandparents said they'd call the authorities on her. I was inside, so they took over and got her to leave. But her texts since that day have been so angry, saying I owe her an apology for losing my crap like I did and taking it out on her.
Dude, what?
Dude, keep the text. See if you can maybe, I don't know, take
Sounds
away any contact? No contact, maybe?
A judge, I feel like, would totally reconsider that.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Good on the grandparents, though, being like, get out of here. We will call someone. Get out of here.
They know exactly what's happening.
They know what's up.
And to hear more crazy stories like this, join us on TikTok Live next Tuesday, 6 p.m. PST. It's going to be a great show full of crazy, stupid stories just like this one. Don't miss it. Remember, next Tuesday, live here on TikTok, 6 p.m. PST.